Some of you know me as Mr. Armstrong, my current students and my students at Lake Travis Middle School, but my former students in Lake and Lindale Junior High, they know me as Coach Armstrong. So I'm going to be retiring on this Friday, and I told the students when I retire I'm going to open up my chocolate tie. So this is the chocolate tie. Most of my students know it. Got it in '97, so we'll go into how all this turned about. So basically, I was a coach at Thomas K. Corman Middle School, and when I got there, I was a coach and a teacher, but I didn't have to wear a tie or anything. Then we got a new principal about 4 years after I started there, and he said I had to wear a tie. I no longer had the money to go buy shirts, so I had a shirt like this, okay, like a coaching shirt, and I went and got this bow tie. This is the one that started it all, this brown bow tie here. And I put it on, and I wore it, and of course he was pretty mad about it. He didn't think it looked appropriate. Then my students started giving me ties, and some of those ties they gave me are here today, okay? And that kind of how it took off. I left T.K. Gorman, went to Lindale Junior High, taught there and coached there for 19 years. Meanwhile, students would give me ties, I would collect ties, I would buy ties, and my tie collection just went crazy, so I'm kind of known as a tie guy. Over here we got Dallas Mavericks, we got chemical ties, we got all kinds of ties here on that rack. Over here I've got the U.S. ties, my famous piano tie, butterfly tie, my snake tie, this big green one I hardly ever get to wear because it happened during spring break. A stack of ties here, another stack of ties here. Here's the old bone tie I wore today at school, and all these ties. This is a massive bunch of ties right there. Ties here, and I got the wooden ties here, the rubber tire ties, the wooden ties. It just goes on and on. I got ties on the floor down here. Ties that the students gave me one year and made a tie out of M&M wrappers down here. These two wooden ties here. What we're here for is this one here. We are going to finally open this. Got this in '97 from Lauren Carter. Lauren Carter was in the same class as my son who's now filming me. In fact, a lot of the teachers' kids were in there. Molly Stanley, rest in peace, and Carrie Stanley, and all those kids were in the same class. And Lauren gave me this in 1997, just before Halloween. So it's going to be officially about 18 years old now, okay? So now we're going to open it. Of course, like a good science teacher, I have my scalpels, and I will open it with my scalpel. So here we go. Kind of nervous because this has been a long time coming. So I'm going to open this. So I don't cut myself. And I don't know what it's going to look like. Kids think it's going to be, maybe moldy. And a couple tell me they thought it was going to be perfectly fine. There's not going to be anything wrong with it, and I should eat it. But I'm not going to probably do that. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth after 18 years. Dun, 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 dun. And it won't. Here it is. Whoa. Oh! After 18 years, this milk chocolate tie is now looking like, we ought to cut it off right here and make them all novel with it. Here's what it looks like. After 18 years, it's turned kind of white, but it's not moldy. I don't see any mold anywhere. Smells still chocolatey. And that is the end of that. Thank you very much.